Ooh, good morning. Week 15. And if it isn't 15, week 16. And sheesh, maybe even week 17. Regardless, I'm on my way to school. It's the last day of the fall semester. And I'll tell you guys more about it once I get there. 6 a.m. Let's get it. Alright. Last exam day. Fit check. That's my alarm. I've got to do a puzzle. Hold on. Basically, I was here yesterday, going over the review sheet we had got. This exam is physiology. Oh, let me show you guys what I'm looking at. So we've got renal, all that stuff. You know, that's supposed to be a nephron, where things are happening, feedback mechanisms, RAS stimulation, water reabsorption pathology, diabetes insipidus. The nephrotic syndrome, the nephritic syndrome, is the gabagoo. This is thyroid. So this is endocrinology we got into. The ones that he specifically mentioned and emphasized were thyroid, that we really went into detail with, hyperthyroidism. And then we got the adrenal glands. I gotta know the layers. Gotta know that without these specific enzymes, you can't have the final last step of cortisol and aldosterone. You need these. And you gotta know what happens. So if you don't got no aldosterone synthase, that makes this, what occurs? You don't get the aldosterone. If you don't get the aldosterone, you don't get the reabsorption. You don't get the excretion. So thus you get hyponatremia, hypokalemia, hypotension. So the reason why I really wanted the board though is so that I see things like that, aldosterone and maybe mentioned and whatnot, and then I have aldosterone related in the kidneys. So if aldosterone doesn't happen, you get diuresis, or basically you get the urine. And then the diabetes mentioned, and then we got to know the pathway, intrinsic, extrinsic. I was hitting a bunch of TLDRs, because it can take a while. They got to know the thing factors and whatnot. So, yeah. Just going to go over this for the next hour and a half. And hopefully it stays, because I'm looking onto one side of the board and I'm forgetting the other. I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm excited it's finally over with. Make me happy. Make me smile, Questions be hard. I'm not going to lie. It's because he gives us very, condition-based questions at times, and I don't know, I get it, we're aspiring PAs, but we're not PAs yet, and I'm just familiarizing myself with them. I know what diabetes is, in general speaking, treatment for it, and I'm happy I actually made this, I feel like it's actually, at least it helps me to actually write it out and do it out, since they do relate on one side of the board to the other, it helps to be able to see it out here, Writing it out here, I can leave it there, and then go here, look at this, and then switch back to that. You know what I mean? And it's already there. It's summarized in my words, Yeah. All right. I guess we'll see what happens after. All right, it's done. See a smile on my face? I'm happy because it's over, all right? Because we got absolutely fucking cooked. I actually failed that one. He did say he was going to give back points, 9 questions worth of points. But damn. But I'm actually so happy it's over. And I think, based on my grade, I barely made it over. Let's go! Let's go! Just got to take the small wins. You just got to take them. Damn, what a semester, man. What a semester. We learned so much and forgot so much. And some of these questions, I wouldn't have even thought to study it, some of these are excessively difficult. I can't wait to actually see this in the future. I was so happy, huh? I hear next semester is gonna be different. We're not even thinking about it. Forget it. Not even thinking about it. I put myself in a predicament in the beginning of the semester, and I've made not the greatest academic comeback that I wanted and hoped for, but I made a comeback. Next semester I definitely got to do better and study harder. Man, I was so drained, so tired of studying, just constantly studying, constantly, and you still can't get it all right. Like almost impossible. My classmates are behind me. Awkward. I am grateful, 100%. All praise to God, and completely grateful to be here. Everybody has their own hurdles and challenges. I've I've tripped on many of mine. Even when times when I thought I was gonna overcome them, I still didn't, and it's definitely hard. But we've made through. I said it from the beginning. The water's up to here, and it's still up to here. Oh my! Hey, let's go! First semester over.